Hello YouTube, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. This shit fit whatever time zone you're in, innit?
Oh, hell no!
We do have another episode of Questionable TikToks. I mean, it's kind of a thing around here, innit? Kind of a theme.
Yo, get away from my door, gang. It was a one-time thing. I thought you was gonna turn into a princess or something. I don't even roll like that, bro. Keep it pushing. Yo, get away from my door, gang. It was a one-time thing. I thought you was gonna turn into a princess or something. I don't even roll like that, bro. Keep it pushing.
Nah, you gotta own that, my boy. You did that. You brought this upon yourself. Now deal with it. About, I thought you were gonna turn into a princess. Nah, bro. You knew what you were doing.
Your soul is trapped on Earth. According to a book banned from the Bible, archons are dark beings who created the world as a prison for souls. But how? The Gospel of Philip says the archons wanted to deceive man. They took the name of those that are good and gave it to those that are not good, for they wanted to make him a slave to them forever. In other words, propaganda. They presented lies as truth and painted the heroes as villains. According to this book, the archons feed off your soul's energy, but they don't want you to remember that you're actually more powerful than them. So what do? Another book called The Reality of the Archons says they threw human beings into great distraction so that they might be occupied by worldly affairs. Work, bills, status, drama, all designed to keep your soul asleep. But it gets worse. They know the soul is beyond gender and race, so they divide us in false duality. Man against woman, race against race, mind against body. That inner war, that confusion about where you really come from, that's not random, it's engineered. Every time you choose fear over love, ego over truth, division over unity, they win. And here's the part they really don't want you to hear. The trap isn't physical, it's mental, emotional, spiritual. You're not locked in a physical cage, you're hypnotized. So how do you escape? By waking up, overcoming the illusion of duality, and realizing that we're all one.
I mean, the fella ain't wrong, but I still can't get past his necklace or chokehold. I don't even know what that is, bro, to be honest with you. Nonetheless, it is true that throughout time, governments and kings have been applying these sort of practices to keep the people just in check. Maybe check isn't the best word, but entertained, so we don't start questioning too much. I guess if you want workers, people that don't really question authority, that's the sort of mentality that you would enforce, you know. Obviously, back in the days, you had fights at the Colosseums and gladiators, all of that. And today's kind of football, all sort of other sports. I mean, to me, I don't think there's necessarily evil there, because we're humans, we're going to evolve, we're going to find new stuff to do, find new stuff to entertain us. But obviously, there's going to be people that got ill intentions there. They're going to take advantage of the situation. So I guess that's just that, man. But I can't really get past the necklace, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not saying he doesn't look good, bro, but it's just weird, isn't it? I'm afraid of this guy, to be honest. He looks like a vampire or something like that. I don't really know what's going on, bro.
Yo, you ready for the camping trip? Nah, I don't know, man. I'm not really a fan of the woods. Hey, you call for robbery? Yo, how the f is that even possible? A long time no see. Benny's Johnny, Benny's here. Yo, what's going on? What the f? Oh shit, Benny, what's up, dude? Ow! What the hell's going on in there? Hey, hold the baby.
Yo, Bobby, what's up, man? I'm almost there.
Mark! Everyone just f***ing died!
Is that supposed to be a joke?
They're dead, man! They're f***ing dead!
God damn, dude, you wouldn't believe me. Traffic has been so bad. I'm literally stuck in the middle of the train.
I feel like this guy just captured the essence of the movie perfectly. Because Friday the 13th, you kind of know. You see a character just running away from the villain, from the guy that's trying to kill her. And then she crosses paths with someone else. And then that person immediately dies. And that gives a couple seconds to the main character, to run away. He really loved to do that, though. But the craziest part to me is that he's doing this all by himself. Well, he has someone else in the first skit. But that guy only has one line. Everything else was just him doing everything by himself. That's wild.
They all in on it. You feel me? All of them, every single one of them, they all in on it. You feel me? What do I mean by they are all in on it? You know what I mean. You see what I'm saying? Everybody that's around you, they in on it. Everybody, they all know. Every single one of them, they know. I don't know if y'all done seen the Truman Show. But this shit is real life, like the Truman Show. It's dead ass like the Truman Show. Everybody that's around you plays a part in keeping you distracted. Everybody that's around you plays a part in taking you down. Everybody that's around you plays a part in dimming your light. You see what I'm saying? They just do it in different ways. This is why, like, you come across somebody new and you feel like you know what a familiar spirit is? It's like you come around somebody and it's like this person is familiar. Like this a new person, this a new individual, but they seem familiar. You see what I'm saying? That's your spirit. Your spirit recognize them for who they are. You feel me? The flesh gonna lie to you. You see what I'm saying? You can look at flesh, the flesh will lie. But that spirit, that energy is not gonna lie. You see what I'm saying? So when you come around this person, this is why they feel so familiar. You like, bro, I know your ass, nigga. It's like your spirit putting you on game. You see what I'm saying? This is why, like, and like they gonna act like they don't know. They gonna, like, if you was to ask them these type of questions, like, what are you here? Why are you around me? Like, what's your purpose of being around me? You see what I'm saying? They would act confused. They would act like they don't know what you're talking about. But it was the same way in the Truman Show. You see what I'm saying? Truman, his own wife was in on it. And she every time he asked her a question,
Yo, young man, I don't know what's going on with you, but you're scaring us. What are you talking about? What are you actually yapping about? I might have to go to the comments. The internet, this is not fair. I don't know if people are taking the piss or if they actually believe this. Look at this comment, bro. The scariest part is that they actually don't know. Y'all need to get out, man. No, COVID just brought a lot of nonsense out of you lot, man. Y'all need to get out, man.
I'm not footballer, but let's go, guys.
Oh, I don't know what I was expecting, but definitely not this. He even came in with confidence, warming up, doing the skips. He even has the look. Right, I'm not trying to be racist, none of that. But he even has the look, like the Latin look, innit?
You need to leave.
I swear he's French. French people know how to ball, man. You're failing them.
You want to know what's really going on? Well, I'm finna tell you. Get your tea, sit back, and listen to what I'm about to tell you.
What the fuck is up with these people?
Any negative forces and outside entities trying to impede on this message, you do not have my permission nor my consent to be in my presence. Ashe. Now, all right, I want you to read this, okay? Blow ye the trumpet.
Nah, bro.
Read
you
the
know what?
scripture.
It worked on me. I can't stand this. It worked on me, that little voodoo shit.
Apparently, if you take a seed of a plant, it could be like a fruit plant, right? Like a fruit tree. Yeah. Put it in your mouth, take it out, and plant it. The plant will give whatever fruit it bears more vitamins, more minerals that you are deficient of based on your saliva. Traditional farmers. You ever wonder why farmers markets have the best produce, best fruit, best vegetables, everything?
Why?
Because traditionally, farmers, when they plant the seeds, before they plant it, they put it in their saliva.
Lying.
No, that's what they do. Yeah, it's like part of their practice. They put the seed to moisten it with their saliva, and then they plant it. But what it was actually doing was getting the plant to understand your biochemistry. It's crazy, but it sounds like fucking magic.
No, real shit.
It sounds like magic.
Yeah.
But that's how it goes.
Wait, so but that would suck though because it's only one guy.
Yeah. So we would have to plant our own food.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
if you back it, like that's what we're supposed to do from the start.
If this is true, it is nuts. See, stuff like this only tells me that the big farm over there just care about making money. All the medicine is right there. It's just herbs and plants. And if this is true, this is nuts.
You text me, I text you back in the same minute, the same nanosecond. The fuck am I waiting 4 hours for a response for? You tell me that. You answer me that. Because I'm waiting. Exactly. That's all I've been doing is waiting, you bitch. All I've been doing is waiting. You text me, I text you back in the same minute, the same nanosecond. The fuck am I waiting 4 hours for a response for? You tell me that. You answer me that. Because I'm waiting. Exactly. That's all I've been doing is waiting, you bitch. All I've been doing.
Bro, this guy just kills me every single time, bro. Every single time. Because can you imagine yourself inside your wardrobe, whatever you want to call it, and just start screaming at your phone and then putting that stuff online? That's wild, bro. But I'll be honest, I'm guilty of doing this. So I look at my phone, I reply in my head, and then something happens, I'm gonna do it, and I forget. And I'm just like, oh, I need to reply. And it's been like 6 hours now.
As I grew up, I had access to an 80,000 volume library, and I read from that library extensively about religion, all the religions of the world.
The day we moved into the house was very chaotic. We were trying to move out the previous owner while we were trying to move in a family of 7. So it was pretty chaotic. And I came running through from the kitchen to the front hallway and into what became our dining room, and there was this man standing there. And as children do, I was just like, okay, you know, it's somebody, and I ran off to play.
The house was straight out of the 30s or 40s. It had linoleum on the floor. There was no modern conveniences. The house was 110 feet long. And just walking it back and forth, walking the length of the house, unpacking and getting the children settled. My muscles of my legs started to hurt, and that was the beginning of the pain.
It drained my mother's energy so severely that she would sleep in bed for like 2 years. She could hardly get out of bed. Because it caused her so much depression, too. Fear for her children, fear for herself.
Terrible fear for us.
I met one of the neighbors, and she said to me, you know, when the Kenyans lived here, they left the lights burning in the house all the time, all day long, all night long. And I thought that was kind of strange, but that was clarified for us by Mr. Kenyon. He said, for the sake of the children, you should leave lights on at night.
When you walk in a house that evil, you know that house really had very, 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 very bad vibes.
In her day, she was the house of the county, you know, the one that you drive by and they're like, that was the first house. And that's what she was. And when the witch and all these ghosts moved in, they just slowly just chipped away at her, and like the cracks showed up and the veining and the darkness of the house.
We started to absorb the karma of the house almost as through osmosis. We would hear the mournful, pitiful, sad weeping of children in the house.
And it was always that one bedroom window, that middle bedroom window. And it was though she had the window open and was hollering out the windows, "Mommy, Mommy," just wailing.
Lorraine came. She was very sweet. She was very gentle with the children, but she started to issue warnings to me.
Brother, I believe that it has come forward that Lorraine, the couple that I was doing the seance, there was cameras. But if you'd ask me if I believe in this particular story of this family, I do. You see the lady, she looks traumatized. I don't know if she's a good actor. I don't know. Are they all just actors? No, I don't think so. And did you hear what she said? After she went for the first paranormal experience, she went to look in every single religion. To be honest, that just makes me believe it even more.
This is how I know we're ChatGPT right now. You can take a picture of anywhere, send it into ChatGPT, and it will tell you exactly where it was taken. They did it in the randomest alleys, and it will give you, this looks like this type of area. So they did it with speed. Not only did it give another image what it looks like, it says this is likely at this place.
Oh no.
Analyzing everything in the pictures and then showing exactly from a bird's eye view where that picture was taken.
What the heck?
Crazy, bro. Because stalkers can just deadass take your Instagram pic, throw it into ChatGPT, and they might be able to find you.
I mean, this isn't kind of new, because when you take a picture, that set picture does give information about the place that you are. But you could say that this is a little bit different, because it actually tells you precisely where the person is. Just writes it down, innit? And also, people do like to mark their locations, their posts on Instagram, so. And if you do that, stop doing it. Or do it after you leave the place.
Right, hey, I think you need to calm yourself down, mate. Hey, pal, calm yourself down. I don't give it. Hey, whoa.
Call me Muslim scum.
I seen you call her a ragged. What the hell was that about? What was it about?
I've never said a word
She doesn't seem to be saying anything
He's a
right
liar.
now, pal. I just watched you going off your fucking tits in the street. You want to calm your fucking shit down, mate.
Yeah, right. I ain't going to be frightened of my own country.
Go. I'll fucking threaten you in your own fucking country. What you got to say to me? You're a fucking disgrace to the country. You are a disgrace to this country. You little waste man. Grow up. Do you know what? The universe works in mysterious ways. I was in the right place at the right time then. Leave it, mate. Yeah, leave it, yeah? What, when you were about to threaten a woman, you big man? Come and threaten me, big man! Come on, look how mad I can get. Want to see a psycho, you fucking idiot? Huh? Watch this blow up on the fucking internet, you absolute fucking dog of a human being. You absolute waste man. Nothing to say now, have ya? Absolutely nothing. Grow up. Bet you're gonna start crying about boats next, you fucking idiot. Go away. Get yourself locked in your house, away in your safe little space. You fucking embarrassment. Sorry, Bab. That had to be done. The shit I witnessed. The shit I witnessed. Do you know the weirdest thing? I was literally stood in the street for 5 minutes not knowing where to go or what to do, and I just literally clocked that. Mental.
Jesus, bro. This is so dumb. Why are you chasing that lady? You think that these people, you see comments on the internet and you think, oh, this is just the internet. They don't really mean what they say. But then you see this on the streets. We are actively seeing this now on the streets, going on a daily basis. And I'm so happy that this guy was right there. He's a white man, he's English. You can't say nothing to him. Absolutely nothing. They are on the same level. And you see that he's just retrieved. He was like, yeah, I ain't got an argument for you. That's gross, bro. People are so focused on this idea that this is my country. I don't want other people to come here, blah, blah, blah. But we are all humans. If you don't want those people to come around here, check your government when they go to said countries and take all their natural resources.
Yeah, you're back on school.
Jesus Christ of Jollof Rice. Who is this? Wait, where's my son?
Wait, what happened?
My son, where are you? My son, where are you?
I'm here, sir. What happened?
Jesus Christ. This is not how you left the house. This is not how you left. Do you leave the house with dreads?
No.
Where did this dreads come from?
I did break.
Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? A last man? Look at you sagging your pants. Look at you sagging your pants. Look, I've said it. Wait, I've said it. Is this what you want to be doing with your life? Is this what you want to be doing with your... Wait, no, it's not your legs. Oh, Lord, it's not your legs. That's my phone. Let's talk. Apostle, he has done it again. This boy is sagging his pants and he has gotten it and he has gotten everything. We need to pray for this boy. We need to... Apostle, come to us now. We need to pray for this boy. Hey, look, let me tell you something. This lifestyle will not take you anywhere. This lifestyle will not take you anywhere but in jail. You will end up in jail. What's wrong with you? Broke boy, are you broke?
No, sir, I'm not broke.
Look at your set.
I was waiting for that.
Father, Lord of Jollof Rice. It's what you want to do in your life. It's what you want to do in your life. Leave this place. You will leave this place and go and fix your life before you come back. You are not coming. I said, leave this place now.
I remember this was my life literally, because back in the day I did have tried to. My mum got so aggy for no reason. They got onto me. Are you Jamaican? What? They were like, you know what? At the beginning they weren't onto me like, oh, you're gonna cut your dreads. But what they did was even darker for me, because they hid all my trainers, all my sneakers, just so I would stay home. Violation. But you know what? I'm smarter than them. In that same week, I took a pair of trainers of mine and I just left it with my friends and my mates. And I don't know why I did that. I think it was because of school, because of gym class, and I just left it there. But that saved my life.
is that, Racy?
Hey!
Yeah, what was that? Did he die, bro? Bro, what was that? What the fuck was that? Dogs are so dramatic, but I think that last one, I think he died, bro. Dogs are so dramatic. I got one, so I know. Sometimes I'll be walking with her at night and we see a bag and she just starts running away. Like, it's just a bag. And aren't you supposed to protect me?
Yeah? Yeah! Come on. Y'all know how to wait. Y'all know. Y'all. Googity, googity, goo. Shut the fuck up.
So I'm having a burger. It's lettuce wrapped. French fries, but they're lettuce wrapped. Onion rings, but it's lettuce wrapped.
I ain't gonna lie, the Thomas one just gave me PTSD, bro. I just know. I know. We've all been there. They call your name. You say what? Yes. They don't say nothing back. You just know you have to get up and go there. It's so annoying.
Man, this is some crazy shit. Did the former head of the Man, this is some crazy shit. Did the former head of the FBI just call for Trump's assassination with a picture of shells? Well, the Secret Service and law enforcement are looking into exactly that claim, and it's got people going crazy online. So James Comey served as the head of the FBI between 2013 and 2017 before being fired by Trump. And yesterday he posted this picture saying, "Look at the cool shell formation that I just saw on my beach wall." So yeah, if you were confused as I was when I first saw this, 86 is said to mean like get rid of or kill something, and originated from an old mob term, while 47 is said to represent, 47th President Trump. Also, the term 8746 was used at an anti-Trump march last month. And again, this is said to be a thinly veiled call for you-know-what at the president. Now, this has actually gone past the little, talk online, and the Secret Service said that they are aware of this, and they are treating it as a potential threat. James himself has since deleted the post, and he shared a statement on Instagram saying that he assumed that this was a political message, but he said that he didn't realize some folks associated those numbers with violence. Keep in mind, this is the former head of the FBI. But then, in another weird twist, some people pointed out that the day that this picture was posted, it had been exactly 8,647 days since 9/11 took place. So, lot of weirdness.
I would argue that him referencing the 9/11 is just a coincidence in this case, although a weird one. And he also knew that this is a message, what type of weight this message carried. So it's kind of weird to me that he would do this, because it is a call for violence, the most extreme one. So I wonder, why would he do this? Because he has a status as well, so obviously he's gonna have more eyes on him.
So yesterday I tripped on some magic mushies, and today I feel so much clearer. It helped me move through a lot of blockages, but that's not what I'm here to really talk about today. I want to talk about the possibility that mushrooms are actually alien. Like, we all know that mushrooms itself is literally just a fruit of the mycelium, and mycelium is fucking massive. It's an intelligent organism that grows over 2,000 fucking acres and is able to make these niggas talk, like trees and stuff talk. And when I say talk, I mean transfer nutrients to one another, let them know where somebody is in a given yes, trees know where you are in the coordinates of the forest. And so imagine for a moment that this mycelium is intelligent enough to gather its information that is gotten from source and pump it into a mushroom, like, psilocybin, to give to humans and give to other organisms that are above ground. Just like it helps the trees communicate, it helps us communicate, not only to each other, but to the divine, to Mother Nature. The only reason I'm thinking this is because I just feel so much clearer today. I'm able to communicate this point to you much clearer. I'm able to access flow so much deeper in my work, and it's just like, wait a minute. Mycelium isn't alien, it's Wi-Fi. It's the Earth's Wi-Fi. Just like the internet connects all of us to and like able to share information, it's the same thing but natural. Oh shit! That explains why Kaizen Shrooms, my supplement brand, helps me and other high performance hippies with their creativity and their flow, and it just is all connecting now. It's all connecting. Mushrooms are Earth's Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah, it all connected to me too at the end. This is just an ad. Jesus, I thought we were getting deep. I thought he was going to tell us something. But apparently no. He just wants you to buy from his supplement brand. Link in the bio. Why? This is funny? Oh, I'm so confused. This is funny? He has 900k likes. How is this possible?
Okay, so I sort of have an update for you. So last year, I told the story of this cult leader from the Philippines, Apollo. And he has millions of cult followers. He has hundreds of millions of dollars. He claims he's Jesus, like literally. And so he's a big deal in the Philippines, and he's run this mega church for years. But then, one day, bam, he and a bunch of his goons get arrested and thrown in jail. And they're accused of human trafficking and sex trafficking and all kinds of stuff. Not just in the Philippines, but in the US too, where he's currently wanted by the FBI. So anyway, so I hear about this and, I do my thing. I'm like, oh, a crime. Let me make a video about that. And so I make a video outlining everything he's been accused of, and I guess he sees it. Because while he's sitting in jail, he sends his lawyers after me. His lawyers send me a long-ass cease and desist, threatening a huge lawsuit. I guess they're mad because I called him a sex trafficker. So then I make a response video to his legal threat, reiterating my point. You're a sex trafficker! And since then, to this day, you guys have been hitting me up a lot, like, what happened with that lawsuit? Are there any updates on that lawsuit? So yes, here's sort of an update. There is no real lawsuit. There never was. All he and his lawyers did was threaten me, which doesn't mean shit. They never actually filed a lawsuit against me, A, because he's still sitting in jail, and B, because they don't have a case. So I'm not really worried about it. In fact, that was 7 months ago, and I'm still waiting on them to file that lawsuit. Not only that, this Apollo loser has the audacities to pull a move that a lot of scumbags pull when they're in serious legal trouble. Run for office. Because he thinks it will, I guess he thinks it'll help him avoid punishment. And so this dude decides to run for senator in the Philippines while sitting in jail in the Philippines, while he's still wanted by the FBI in the US. Like, he ran a whole campaign and everything. And so he runs for senator, and as of a few days ago, I am delighted to say that he has lost. And he won't be able to use gaining public office to avoid punishment for the crimes that he is accused of committing. And so my whole point in making this video today is just so that I can officially look at him and say,
the stuff that is legal to do. How can you run for office if you're sitting in jail? How is that even a thing? See, and how did that guy see the TikTok? Well, he could argue that his lawyer showed him or whatever. Shouldn't you be worried about your case? learning your ins and outs. I believe you got more important stuff to do right now, rude boy, than thinking about some TikToker. But whatever, you got time, you're in jail. But yeah, guys, we've reached the end. Appreciate you for being here. Y'all have a good day. Take care of yourselves.